So you're thinking of moving to Long Island. In this video, I'm gonna show you around Cold Spring Harbor in Suffolk County, Long Island. I'm gonna show you one home in the $800,000 range, one that's $1 million plus, one that's $2 million plus, and I'm getting after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Long Island, New York, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Long Island. My name is Cornell Smith with eXp Realty. We have calls and emails every day for people just like you, looking for help on making the move to Long Island. They absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information in the description below so we help you make a smooth move to Long Island. So yes, Cold Spring Harbor is a town in Suffolk County, Long Island. It's in the town of Huntington, and it's also on the north shore of Long Island. You could think of Cold Spring Harbor as a suburb of New York City. In fact, it's one of the best suburbs and one of the best places to live in New York State. Cold Spring Harbor, you can say, offers a suburban and rural kind of country feel. The public schools in Cold Spring Harbor are highly rated. According to niche.com, Cold Spring Harbor is the 35th best suburb to live in New York State out of 388 suburbs. Cold Spring Harbor is the 36th best suburb to live in New York State for young professionals. Cold Spring Harbor is the second best place to live in Suffolk County out of 117 places. And fun fact, I did a video on the number one, which is Dix Hills. You can check that vlog out. Things to do in Cold Spring Harbor. There's Cold Spring Harbor State Park, which offers 40 acres of hilly terrain that offers scenic vistas of the Cold Spring Harbor. Cold Spring Harbor State Park features a mixed hardwood forest. Here, it's great to observe the fall and spring migration of a variety of songbirds. And here's home to great horned owls and red-tailed hawks. There's a Cold Spring Harbor fish hatchery and aquarium. It's a kid-friendly learning center with freshwater aquariums and outdoor ponds for trout feeding and fishing. There's the Wellness Museum and Education Center of Cold Spring Harbor. It's a maritime museum dedicated to the local history, the maritime heritage and history of Long Island, and its impact on the whaling industry. The Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory is a private, nonprofit institution with research programs focusing on things like cancer, neuroscience, plant biology, genomics, and quantitative biology. There's JK Kayak and stand-up paddleboarding. They're the #1 mobile kayak and stand-up paddleboarding touring company in Long Island. They serve the tri-state area and utilize the beautiful waterways of Nassau and Suffolk County. Speaking of water, some of the area beaches include Eagle Dock Beach, West Neck Beach, and Cold Spring Beach. Some of the people that grew up, attended the area schools, or lived in Cold Spring Harbor include the late great musician John Lennon, Stanford Law School professor Kathleen Sullivan, Nobel Prize winner Barbara McClintock, former NBA player Wally Zerbiak, author Evan Thomas, NHL player Ryan Vess, sorry if I mispronounced our last name, Nobel Prize winner James Watson. Highways and major roads that service Cold Spring Harbor include the Long Island Expressway, the Northern State Parkway, and New York 25A. Cold Spring Harbor does have a Long Island Railroad train station. It runs on the Port Jefferson branch. So just to reiterate, you could think of Cold Spring Harbor as a suburb of New York City. And low-key, if you're tired of urban condensed living and you want something more suburban, sparse, and low-key rural, and you got the budget, you might want to consider Cold Spring Harbor. So like I said before, I'm going to show you one home in the $800,000 range, $1 million plus, $2 million plus. Now follow me. So yes, as I mentioned before, I'm in Cold Spring Harbor. I'm in the vicinity of the first house. So this is a nice area, you know, literally on Main Street. You're not too far from area shops, eating options, amenities, shopping options. Not too far from the area high school, Cold Spring Harbor Junior and Senior High School, and also not too far from the Wellness Museum. And then, you know, you see nice sized homes, nice sized yards. But I would say though, this is quite a busy street. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know, a lot of cars passing by, so you gotta take that into consideration. So showing you, you know, homes next to the first home. You see massive.
But yes, coming up on the first home, this house is listed for $899,000, 4 beds, 2 baths. It was built around 1955. It has a massive 21,780 square lot. So, a lot of space, attached garage, nice size homes, near a lot of shopping options on Main Street, near the area junior and middle school, high school, close to the Wilder Museum. Pretty good location. Yes, as I mentioned before, I'm in Cold Spring Harbor. I'm in the vicinity of the second house. I'm gonna show you the home next to it. So as you can see, this is a nice area, very private, secluded, ducked off, out the way. It's a bit more, quieter than the first house that was on the, busy street. But it's close to the same things, Cold Spring Harbor Junior Senior High School, the Wilder Museum, Cold Spring Harbor State Park. And this area is not too far from the Huntington Country Club and also not too far from the Cold Spring Harbor Beach Club. So you near like a beach club, country club, school, museum. Oh, and also the shopping and dining options on Main Street. So I feel it's a good location where you get peace and quiet, but still be close to, a lot of amenities and things to do. So yes, I'm coming up on the second house. This house is for $1,699,000, 4 beds, 2.5 baths. It was built around 1970. It has about a 12,197 square lot. So you see, nice home, nice manicured grass, 2 attached garages, a lot of space in the, suburbia, private, secluded, ducked off, out the way. If you're tired of, condensed urban living, and then you want to live in somewhere more sparse, more quiet, and suburban, then, I think this is a good option. This is a good look. What do y'all think? As I mentioned before, I'm in Cold Spring Harbor. I'm just going to show you the third house because, the yard and everything is so massive. It's no point in showing you the other houses. So, yes, as I forgot to mention, this house is not too far from the second house. It's not too far from the first house. This is right near Cold Spring Harbor Junior and Senior High School. It's not too far from Cold Spring Harbor State Park, not too far from Cold Spring Harbor Beach Club, and it's not too far from Main Street, the shopping and dining options. So look at this beauty. So this house is for $2,795,000, 5 beds, 4.5 baths. It was built around 1999 and has a massive 92,347 square lot. So you live here, you were up in the hills, very private, very secluded, ducked off, out the way. You live like a king or queen, wherever you refer to royalty odds in this area. And man, $2 million, $3 million in the city and the boroughs does not compare to what you get here. So this is, very beautiful, man. So, yeah, y'all might have lost words. I'm losing train of thought. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Long Island, New York, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Long Island. My name is Cornell Smith with eXp Realty. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making the move to Long Island. We absolutely love it, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days. Feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information in the description below so we help you make a smooth move to Long Island. So as I mentioned before, I'm in Cold Spring Harbor. Showing you off a little bit. So Cold Spring Harbor, you can think of it as a suburb of New York City. Very nice area, Suffolk County, one of the best in fact. So if you think about moving somewhere more suburban, even rural, you kind of tired of that city lifestyle, this is not a bad option to consider. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace.